Peyote stitches are in different sizes, shapes, colors, depending on the kind of beads you'd want to use. Today's tutorial is about how to make this beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, all the adjectives I would like to use for this beautiful project. And I'd like to share this with you. Okay, now the name is Constance Anoa. That is my name, or Anoa Constance, and I'd like to share what I have with you. So please stick and stay with me, and let's get right into the video. So in front of me is the materials I'll be using for this tutorial. I'm going to use about 5 different colors, which are all 11 seed beads. Now this is orange color bead, and they are all Japan made and very quality. So I like to use Japan made beads a lot because I know how they are. And I bought this 3 years ago, but look at how they still look. They still look gorgeous. I love them. I love them. And I'll be using black as well. And this is light gray. It's not white, it's light gray. This is like lemon gray, so lemon green color. And this is the only metallic bead here. Okay, it is a dark gray color. It's a metallic bead. The rest are all glass beads. And then I'll also use this nylon thread and also my needle. Then of course my pair of scissors, and then my hooks, and my beading mats. Okay, so if maybe I have forgotten about something, I'll just put it there and then you get to see it, don't worry. So let's start work. Now let me give you the rundown of the whole situation right here. So I'll be starting with black, okay, and then the second color will be orange. The third, in case you want to use the same pattern, this is what I'm showing you. So black will be in the middle, and then orange, and then you have your light gray, you have your dark gray, lemon green, your dark gray again, and then finally you finish off with your orange. Yeah, so this one here, which serves as the hook holder, would come later, okay, or you'd have to put it here later after you are done. So in all we have 29 rows. So this is how I count from this side, 1 2 3 till 29. Okay, so the 29th row is the orange bead you see here. All right, yeah, so from the beginning you pick 3 black beads. Guys, if you do not have brown and you have another color, you can use that to replace it. You don't have to, or it's not a must that you have to follow my pattern. Okay, if you don't have any of these colors and you have other ones, just try to replace it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, if you have even 2 colors, you can still do something. Okay, so you pick 3 beads, 3 black beads, and then you push it down to the tail of the thread. The color of the thread is dark gray. Yeah, I didn't tell you. Okay, and then you go through all 3 beads, and this is a beginner friendly as well, so you are good to go. Okay, and go through 2 beads again, then you pull your thread gently. So if you have a nylon thread, please be gentle with it, okay, because I mean, sometimes they may be rough if you try to pull them too fast. So in the end, this is what you'd have. This is what you see. Okay, next you pick 2 black beads again, and then you put it on top. Did I see it? Okay, so this is what you have. All right. Okay, so from here you pick an orange bead. Then you keep it, or you put it through the first bead on top, like that. And then when you get to the top, you have to put black bead, 2 black beads. This is what you'll be having, or you'd see. And then you turn your work to the other side. Like that. Then please watch carefully. Now you don't go from here to the bead here. You go from the bead down. Okay, like that. And you pull your thread gently. So it's going to look like this. And you pick another orange bead. And you pick 2 black beads. I take some time to search for uniform beads because my beads are not very uniform. So okay, like that. And you turn your work. And you pick orange bead. Now this is how it looks like, please. So if you see me covering it with my thumb, it's because I try to, hold it for it to be in place. Okay. And you go from the other orange. So those that already know how to start a peyote would benefit immensely from this. Okay, they would benefit a lot because it is quite simple. With it would be quite easier for them to pick the concept very quickly. Okay, but it's also for beginners, like I said earlier, and it is not something which is difficult. Okay, so if you are wondering how to start, please, you can play back and then check how I started this. Yeah, so go ahead. Like that. Then you pick 2 black beads. And you turn your work. Like that. You go from here. Like that. Now watch this area very carefully. Now you don't go through like that. Okay, you go from the under of the last orange bead okay, and then you pull your thread gently. So this is how it's going to look like. And then from this area, this stage, you try to go through some of the beads so you come from this side. So I'll go from this orange bead at the top here. And then I go down from this black bead. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Then you go down here from the orange bead. And then finally you are out here. So the whole idea is to come from this bead, okay, down from this bead. And you're going to see a lot of this, okay? So when you get there, I believe you know what to do. So you go ahead to pick your orange bead. Then you go from the orange here. You pick another orange. Then you pick your 2 black beads at the top. And turn your work. And then you work some orange beads from this side as well. Pick your black beads. Go from the top down. Turn your work. Orange beads. So when you get to the last on this side, please don't forget to go under the bead, not from the top, from the under. So you go from here like that, okay? Then when you get here, the whole idea is to come from the down from the bottom of this bead up here so that we can continue. So what we do here is that I'll try to go from this bead up, this bead up, and then down from this bead. Let me get my pliers so that they can help me to pull. Okay, I didn't show you in the material, but it helps. Yeah. Okay, and then go down from this bead. Then finally we are up here. And then you continue. Okay, so it's really simple, my people. It's very, very simple. I'm going to make, now we have how many rows? One, let me count. So this is how I count my rows, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're on the 7th row, moving to the 8th row. Now you should have 5. If you're following this pattern, you should have 5 oranges on this length, okay? And then you add a different color to it. All right, so I'll meet you back when I'm done with the orange. So this is how the work looks like now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange on each side, okay? And now I would continue with this light gray. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Guys, I hope you are all there. Those of you who are trying this, I hope we are on the same page. You can use different colors as well, like I mentioned, and size of beads. Okay, this can even serve as a pendant as well. Yeah, so it's not only earring. So you're going to have three gray on the side. As you had orange, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's going to be 3 gray here before I change the color. So if you're following this pattern, this is what you have to do. And if you having your own pattern, or you want to use a different size of beads, or different lengths, I mean, you could stop from here and add your hook, and it's fine. Okay, so I would like to add more. So I had to stop and add some more beads to the gray, and now it's done. So you'd have 5 orange on the side, okay, and 3 gray, 3 light gray. So at this point I'll start to add my dark gray. Pick my black beads. Turn my work. And I continue with my dark gray. And I continue up. So I'm going to meet you back here. And you go from the down here, like I showed you before, if you can remember. So you go directly from the side. Okay, like that, please. It may look complicated when you try, but please, this is how it's done. So the whole idea is to come from below here to the through the bead up, and then we continue. So in all, you're going to have 2 beads in a row here, 2 gray beads here in a row. So we had 5 orange, 3 white, gray, and 2 dark gray. All right, I'll meet you back when I get to the end of the gray, of the 2 gray. So now I have 2 gray beads in a row. unless you watch the video, you wouldn't understand why I use two beads, 3 beads, 5 beads, you know what I mean? And so when you watch the video, you understand why I'm saying five orange beads in a row, three gray three white beads in a gray beads in a row, two gray beads in a row. So I'm done with this, and now I'll add a different color. I'm going to add a lemon green to it. And so I'll be doing this offline. It's the same procedure like you saw. If you've just joined, please go back. If you want to really understand and attempt to try this, go back from the beginning, and then you would get what I'm trying to talk about here, please. So let me show you from the very first pair here that I did. Now look at this. Okay, so now we are here. Let me turn it for you to see it properly. Okay, now we are here. This was the foundation, and now we are over the side. So I'll be adding green. Now the green is also 2 in a row at the side, and then I would add the gray, one more gray. Okay, and so I'll get back to you when I have to add another orange. All right, so it's the same thing, my dear. If you're using the same pattern, I'll leave. Now you can take a screenshot now. Okay, if you want the same pattern, this is it. Please take a screenshot now. Okay, and then I'll continue the rest. As you can see, look at this. Okay, you could see that I'm on the gray, so I'll continue the green, the lemon green, and the dark gray, and then I'll get back to you when I have to start the orange. Right, and then we finish off. Yeah, so I'm almost done. I would have to add the last row, which is the orange beads. Now please watch closely. On top, I'm not going to put black beads, I'll put orange beads because I'm finishing off. Okay, turn your work, and then you finish of the last left row with orange beads as well. So I'm done with the final row. In the end, this is what you should have if you're following this pattern. Okay, so in all you should have 29 rows. Okay, counting from here, the first 2 black beads till down here, you should have 29 beads if only you are following this pattern. Okay, you could have more, you could have less, but this is what I'm saying, that in case you're following this pattern, in all you should have 29 beads. All right, and also I would go ahead to go through some of the beads with this because I need to cut the working thread to secure, you know, the beads here. I'd have to, you know, go through some of the beads so that these beads do not come off. It doesn't weaken the bead here. And then finally I'll just cut it off and then start to prepare the loop for my hook. Now from the beginning I didn't mention something, but if you have, that is great. Now it's about the tail of the thread. Okay, you should have left maybe about this length so that it could help you to create the loop for the hook. All right, but in case it's too short for that, you can still work your way through from the beads. You can start by, for instance, if this is a new, new working thread with your needle, you can work your way through from here, and then you could get up this area, and then you could start. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I would make another tutorial of the same thing, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll create my loop. I'll take 4 beads. I'll take first 2 beads, and then I pick my my hook. This is my hook. Then I'll pick another 2 beads. All right, and then I go through this this bead here, like that. Okay, so the round thing you see here is a loop. This is going to hold your hook, as you see. So I'm going to go through this about 2 to 3 times just to secure the loop. So finally all is set, and this is the the stunning look of this nice project. I'm bragging, right? Let me brag, because this looks really nice. It came off really beautiful, and I'm so happy about this. This is the other pair. All right, and so like I mentioned before, you could use different size of beads, you could use different colors, and if you're following this pattern, this is what you would have. You can change the colors as well, and I would try to make one more for those of you who maybe missed out from the beginning. You can still check it out, and maybe I didn't mention certain things. For instance, the the tail of the thread that you have to hold on to from the beginning for your loop and stuff. I'll try to make one more tutorial of the same kind, but maybe with different patterns or something, and then we will see what to do, because I really want you to know how to do this. It's very simple to make. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to press the notification whenever you have to subscribe, okay, so that you receive new videos whenever I have to upload. See you on my next tutorial. Have a nice time. Bye bye.